I'm not drunk, I have a rare condition. I am gradually losing control of my muscles over time. I was varsity cheerleader. I was the girl who would get thrown in the air. Now it is hard to get on the stairs. People have accused me of being drunk in public. They don't know me, they don't know my story, like how dare they? Hello! Today my friend Madison is coming over. I'm gonna go through my old cheerleading stuff for the first time in years.
She wants to have fun, she wants to dance, she wants to have all of these experiences.
My name is Kiersten. I am 22. I have Friedreich's ataxia. It causes progressive coordination loss in all of my muscles. It takes me a little bit when I get up to get ready for the day. Growing up, I never would have thought I would have this. I always thought I would be the person who could still do a backflip when they were 30 years old. Typically when you get diagnosed, the doctors say you'll lose your walking in about 5 to 10 years. It affects speech as well. It can cause heart problems. Sometimes when I'm more tired, I'm scared I'll fall. I do fall sometimes. Dad, will you help me bring my coffee out? Both my sister and I have FA. They first suspected something with my sister. She was having some balance issues.
I think the first time that I noticed something was wrong, I think when we went on our family vacation, I could kind of see her walk and her gait. I was like, that looks a little off.
We really then just put Lauren kind of through the gauntlet for the next 4 months, going from doctor to doctor to doctor, trying to figure out what all this was.
I remember vividly the balance test. And I was like, I feel like all the tests they're doing to her and she's struggling with, I'm struggling with too.
Yes.
She did the balance test where she closed her eyes and she fell over, and I'm watching her do that. And I closed my eyes and I kind of started swaying. They took my blood. My test results came back 2 weeks later. I was numb. I did not want to believe it. I didn't want anyone to talk to me about it. I was totally freaked out. My disease is progressive, so what I can do now, I won't be able to do in 2 years, 4 years.
It is hard to stay positive when it is such a hard diagnosis. We try to continue encouraging you guys to live your dreams. They've changed a little.
The diagnosis was definitely hard on my parents because no parent wants to hear that their 2 daughters both have a rare disease that's progressive. They don't really show that they're upset or struggling, but I'll catch them maybe being upset on their own, and they'll try to act okay and strong for me, but I know it has to be really hard.
You guys, are now holding down careers and doing awesome, just pushing through this and saying, we're not going to let this defeat us. And here we go.
It is terrifying knowing that I am going to lose functions in the future. I honestly try not to think about it, but when I do, I try to turn that fear into working out and fighting it.
Keep those elbows straight.
Physical therapy now is a way to kind of work out my stress and my anger. It's a stress reliever, and I feel really accomplished when I finished a physical therapy session.
It's difficult to watch, but we know it's necessary and we know where we're at, and we just got to keep pushing forward. All right.
Here's my day in the life of living with Friedreich's ataxia.
What are some of the negative assumptions people have made about your condition?
People think I'm drunk. There have been instances where people are mean, like bouncers, and they're like, I don't care, you're making it up. I have spoke on TikTok about this topic, and it was crazy to me how many people there are that do not care about people who have disabilities. Like, they're like, if you have a disability, you shouldn't be out drinking. I am a human. I do deserve to go out and have fun and have social interactions. But it does really get to me because I'm like, they don't know me, they don't know my story, like how dare they? I want anyone with a rare disease to know that you are not alone. Hello! How are you?
I'm good, I missed you.
Come on in. Today, my friend Madison is coming over. She knew me before diagnosis, and after diagnosis, she has been the greatest support. Do you remember when the day I got diagnosed and I called you? Do you remember that conversation?
I do. It was so sad. I was so sad. I cried a lot. I cried a lot that day.
I thought I would be that 40-year-old mom who could still do a backflip on command, but
If you would have asked me, I would have betted on it as well.
yeah. Growing up, I was varsity cheerleader. I was the girl who would get thrown in the air, and I'd be on one leg, they'd throw me up and catch me on the other leg.
How does it feel just looking at these now?
I don't know, it kind of makes me sad. Yeah, it does.
Some of your pictures together.
I love that picture.
Is it hard that you know that you can't do stuff like that now, considering you were an athlete your whole life?
Yeah, I feel like I had this crazy skill and that got taken away from me. I miss being able to dance. I wish I could still dance, and I've lost that ability.
She wants to have fun. She wants to dance. She wants to have all of these experiences. And she can't. And for me to see that is hard. I wish I could just pick her up and take her out there and dance with her. Like, I always have to remind myself, it's okay. You're okay. Everything's fine.
It was all about the fun, the friendships, and you can't ever take that stuff away.
You're right. Nobody can ever take those from you.
Yeah.
You'll have those forever, those memories for
And
sure.
we wouldn't have been so close
I
if we didn't
know.
cheer together all these years.
I love you.
I am hoping in the future there is going to be a cure and I'll never lose my walking. But even if I do, I just really hope in the future that I'll have a family someday and still do the things that make me happy. We love fishing. This was actually our first date ever. My boyfriend knew that I had FA when I first met him. In the past, guys have been totally freaked out by FA and their families, and they were like, you don't want to date a girl who's gonna be in a wheelchair. When we first met and I first told you about FA, what was your initial reaction?
At first I had no clue what it was, but I did a little bit of research, and I mean, it doesn't have no issue with it for me, so.
And it scare you at all?
No, it's not really, no.
He is very understanding. He knows that I do get a lot more tired than he does, and he will step it up and help me when need be.
I've had a few people ask if I'm comfortable to be there to support you, and that's totally something I'm willing to be here for, and I'm thankful to have you with me.
I hope that people know that if they have a disability or they're newly diagnosed with a health condition, that it's not going to stop you from finding love and living your life to the fullest. You can find adaptations to do the things that you love to do. My perspective on life, I am grateful for, and I wouldn't have had that if I was not diagnosed with Friedreich ataxia, because I like to live my life to the fullest. I like to be happy, and I try not to let the little things get me down in life.